Hello, my water signs, my Cancers, my Scorpios and Pisces. Okay, thank you for coming for your wealth and abundance reading. This is highly essential, just like the spiritual ascension is highly essential as well. Because without your stability, you can't even focus and meditate. It's stressful. So that is why we have the wealth and abundance. It is going to put us in balance. And this is what we need to be doing if we're in a 3D. Because money pays the bills. Anyway, abundance is what we're seeking. We want it all, okay? Divinely. Doing what we love. Not being chained to anything just because of money. But actually doing what we love as spiritual beings and making money from it. Being of service and making money from it. That is the wealth that we want. Not the kind of wealth that we work 24/7 like honkies and dogs. Just because we want wealth. No, we want wealth through our skills. Wealth through divine. Wealth through Mother Earth blessing us because we give to earth. Because we appreciate and respect earth. And the changes and the progress that we're going through. And the reason that we came here in the first place. Knowing that we're supported divinely in abundance. Whilst we're here on the planet. That is the wealth we're seeking. That is the wealth we talk about. That's the wealth that you need to understand. If you don't. Not because we're chasing anybody. Not because we're trying to buy the biggest car and the biggest house. It's okay if that's what you want. But the motive's got to be pure and right. It's got to be in alignment with your desires for sure. Not because you have to fit in. Not because you have to look good. Not because he says, she said, society says. It's got to come from the heart. It's got to come from the heart. And woe betides the one that is truly blessed by the divine. You never lack. So that's my little preaching there, okay? I don't know where that came from, but one of you is a preacher here. Especially you, Pisces. Because it's here. I picked up on your energy, okay? I have to tell you before I do this, because I have to say it. A lot of you, especially you, the Pisces, the practical skills that's going to bring you wealth, all of you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is using your mystic, sage, and visionary abilities, which is working in spiritual field and an artist. Working in the spiritual field is how you're going to make money. And by you leading by example, that's why I feel like I see a lot of you stand in front of a lot of people, healing people spiritually, speaking to people spiritually. Some of you are pastors and preachers. Divine guides, light workers, all of you. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. Spiritual, sensitivity, unconventional, transcendent, intuitive, introvert, illuminating, artistic is the mystic. Wise, spiritual, wealthy, gracious, intuitive, inspired. I'm going about this different with you guys. Inventive, expansive, wise, all of this stuff is the visionary mindset. So you need to be thinking big on the scale of how big can I go in helping the masses with my big ideas of helping and making money through spirituality with your spiritual gifts, natural gifts of a mystic and a sage and also an artist. By leading by example, you are going to attract the people that are in support and followers in quotes. By leading by example, you will attract these people. By standing in this spiritual essence, in this divine light. And this is your spiritual gift, okay? Your spiritual skills and gifts that you have, that you can use to enhance your wealth and abundance, is knowing that you are part of divine source. And that you are in the higher vibration aspect to the point that you are a child of God. Let's get that out of the way. The child of divine, the child of creation. You're part and connected to the source itself, the beginning of all things, if it even exists. all you have to do is bring in that divine light into your being through meditation, and you're connected. That's all you have to do. And this will raise your vibration in order to be able to be the artist that you are. Think big like a visionary to help people. Use your mystic skills of healing, preaching, all of it. Okay? So that's how I started out. Okay, these are the skills and practices, both spiritual skills and practice that you need to do, and the practical things that you need to do. You are in the spiritual field. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. If you're doing something else, that's all good. But if you did this too, you'll be wealthy too. Because divine will just give you money and wealth, house, car, all that stuff you want. Alright? You just have to pay attention to the symbols they send you as well. And then I say meditation, you need to meditate also. The symbols that Spirit send you is how you're going to know. Okay? Now let's go to the beginning of your reading. That's what I was led to tell you first. We're starting your reading with an angel, the Angel of Abundance Oracle deck. And the Angels of Abundance have a message for you. So for you, the Cancers, you have words of abundance. You have to speak words of abundance into reality. Okay? This is like affirmations that are positive. I'm going to read them quickly. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic economic situation in an optimistic way and loving way, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So these are words of abundance where you start to see that everything that you're saying has power. So if you choose to use your power, your spiritual words to enhance and bring wealth to your life, that's what will happen. But also choosing to see that the world is beautiful and abundant as well will change your mindset and your aura in the whole 9 yards, right? They're also saying that you need to be exercising so that you can be able to focus and have increased energy to manifest and work on the things that you are trying to manifest to bring you wealth, right? And they are also asking you to have courage to ask for and accept help. Alright, some of you have issues with asking for help. You forget that Spirit is going to use other people and other situations to bring you the wealth and money that you desire. So Spirit is saying that you need to have courage to accept it. Alright, and ask for help, my Cancers. For you, my Scorpio, Spirit is saying face your financial fears, okay? And take divinely guided chances. So for the financial fears, a lot of you, are scared that you won't succeed and you doubt yourself. Alright? Spirit is saying that you need to face the idea that you are scared to fail. And that will help you to overturn things. Okay? You need to realize that you have nothing to fear really. And that every successful person has gone through the struggle with and had to release these self-doubts that they carry of being scared of failing, right? So face it, and that will help you to heal it. Take the divinely guided chance here. Is all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. That's what they're saying. Better listen to what's going on. You guys have the ability to ask for those loans and do that investments and all that stuff, and you win. And that's how you get your wealth coming in. For you, the Pisces, is all about your mindset, abundant mindset. It's the way you're thinking, you know. Look at her. She's like a divine being connected to source. That's what I'm talking about. You know, especially you. See, bringing in that divine energy is repeating itself here again, right? This is the same thing. Bringing in the light into your chakra energy centers, connecting you straight to divine is exactly what is going on here in this depiction of the divine mindset. Just by knowing that you are divinely connected should make you feel like you don't lack anything and you are wealthy and feel abundant. That's what this is telling me. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you always have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. Okay? It's not far from you. Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in the fair trade and organic foods and goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Okay? And also that is like, in a way, you're helping Mother Earth, right? And showing appreciation. And that is how you also create and attract wealth to you, my Pisces. Moving on to you guys' financial situation now. It seems that in the recent past, a lot of you have enough to take care of your stability, right? Where you're secured. And so you're trying to hold on and save this money and not use it foolishly, because you're worried that, you know, you may not have enough in the future. So you're holding on to. So you've been holding on to everything that you have, holding on tight to your, you know, your savings and stuff like that. Spirit said that this is what is, in a way, causing scarcity mindset for you as well. So be careful. Be careful of that. There's nothing wrong with you protecting your money and saving your money, but be careful that it doesn't also push you into a scarcity mindset. That's what Spirit just said. And that is what your situation has been in the past, recent past. Right now, you're feeling kind of successful. You are in a balanced state where you're getting what you're putting out. You're getting paid if you have a job, if you have a business. Like I said, you've been holding on and not spending so much money and investing so much in your business. And now you're successful, you're getting paid, you probably have an equal thing going on here. So you guys are very lucky. Everything is feeling good. Your job is going well. You have enough to take care of everything. You're not struggling. You're not worrying at this moment. You are sustainable. You are level here. Looking in the future of your financial situation, my water signs, you guys are ahead. You're lagging a little bit on continuously working on your financial progress in the future. Okay, you are trying to create more abundance, but some of you are lagging. Okay, and being a little pessimistic and holding yourself back in the future coming up. All right, and for a few of you, there is somebody that's meant to bring you money, help you financially, but they are slow to come in. All right, especially for those of you that have the business. You have to be forthright and you have to step in your power and keep pushing forward to create the foundation that's going to help sustain your business, but also sustain your family. Yeah. That's what I see coming for the near future in your financial situation. Either way, you still have your money. You're not broke in the future or anything. In fact, new opportunities are coming for you to make money in the future. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. For you, the entrepreneurs, and those of you that have jobs. This is going to ground you and give you peace of mind here. The obstacle that you guys are facing is that you're passionate about something and you know it. You know you have the power to do it. Most of you are working on it. But there's too many ideas that you're conflicted about. Too many choices. And now that's keeping you stuck on what you need to keep moving forward on. And that is why some of you are slow to acting in the near future. Because of this obstacle of indecision, confusion, and having too many things on your mind and too many choices and too many things that you think you can do, that you feel inspired to do, but then you can't move forward. So the solution that Spirit has for you for this financial situation, my Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces, is that you need to lay down this burden of this indecision and overprotecting your assets stemming from the past, and clear your mind and move into a calmer sense of thinking. Some of you need to move away from where you live, and that is how money is going to come to you, and it will release you from this obstacle of feeling stuck and all this stuff as well. And if it's not even about the indecision, it's about you protecting yourself and getting away from something that is burdening you, that you're working on, that you're passionate about, even business ventures, into a calmer space by using your intuition and your strength, and realizing that you need to let go and move from the space that you're in, so you can actually have the peace of mind to think clearly on your financial goals. But some of you need to relocate for sure, so that money will start opening up for you. All right, because it's definitely connecting to something that you're passionate about. All right, when you move this business or this venture. But also Spirit told me that those of you that cannot decide and that you're stuck and don't know what to pick and what to do, or even if you're trying to figure out if you need to move or not, the answer is yes, you need to move, because definitely it will help you. And also, you need to follow your heart and your passion and your skills and talents. Make a decision that allows you to do all of this, and that will set you free. Okay? Will bring you peace of mind. What is hidden from you concerning all of this on a soul level is that you're definitely having to do a lot of manipulations, with your manifestations and how you've been set, what you've been working and how you've been working on how you're making money. There's a lot of changes that your soul is doing behind the scenes, just so things can flow for you. There's a lot of summoning of your power and strength, and you believing in source energy and knowing your connection to divine, and everything is playing a role behind the scenes here. Okay, to help you move forward. There's a lot of that going on. Some of you are lusting over unnecessary things, Spirit just said. So be careful of what you're lusting over. If you're lusting over your own ideas or lusting over somebody that's distracting you, you have to be careful about that. Like I already said before, the spiritual skills that you need to help bring in the wealth for you without all the unnecessary hassle is for you to connect with divine. So I'm repeating it again and paying attention to the symbols. I'm going to move forward, because we already talked about this, for you the entrepreneurs, what Spirit wants you to know is that you need to publicize yourself. Some of you are meant to embrace fame and meant to be famous. People are supposed to know you. So you need to stop hiding behind your computer. Get publicity for your brand. Be bold and visible in your market. Be the rock star that you are, a lot of you. Okay? That is at the bottom of the deck. They are also saying for you, the entrepreneurs, you need to stand out. To stand out is going to create the fame for you. Personal brand. List ways to bring out what makes you and your brand extraordinary so you can stand out from the crowd. You need to transition and make changes. All right? There are some changes that are coming to you actually, is what they're trying to say. And it's a transition in the way forward. All right? And it's going to help you to elevate your mindset for a bigger change that will open doors for you. But I want to read the card as well. Changes are coming that require you to shift into a new ways of thinking and doing business. Don't resist. Embrace the change, okay? New mindset, new results. It's about you elevating your mind and how you've been thinking and how stuck you've been feeling, my entrepreneurs. Okay? Elevate your mindset if you want to get different results. If you keep thinking and acting the same way, nothing will change in your business. So like I said, some of you have been stuck in doing things the wrong way. And it's time for that transition. It's time for the elevation. Okay? It starts with you setting this goal. Spirit is saying that you need to start keeping a dream journal where you set your goals. Get a beautiful planner that you inspire, that inspires you, and write down your dreams and goals. Then promise yourself that you will make them come true. This is almost like the power of words. It's like that spell that sets everything in place for you and holds you to your words. And since you are a divine being and connected to divine source, your words have power. It's energetic. And you all know this, my water signs. I don't need to tell you guys this, right? So for you, the entrepreneurs, that's what Spirit wants you to do to help bring in this wealth quicker, right? The destiny helper that you have is that you need to follow your fire. You need to follow your inspiration and what is lighting your fire that brings you so much joy, and continuously move in that direction. Showing respect to Mother Earth. Grounding yourself. Going out there. Eating healthy like they said to you guys. Buying organic foods. Taking care of the stray animals. Feeding them. Not littering. Respecting Mother Earth. Showing appreciation. Pouring libation. Saying thank you for being here. Fixing the flowers, making sure the earth looks beautiful. How can you help? Volunteer work. Services that help the reserves, the forest reserves, and all the things that are around you. Making sure you don't drop things in the ocean that creates clutter for the fishes and all that. Do your part in respecting earth, and earth will give back to you abundance. After all, your skin is made of dust, if you want to go Christian here. So you need to respect it. And ground yourself all the time, because as a divine being or someone that gets filled with divine light, if you do not go out there and walk barefoot, if you do not touch the soil, do something that connects you directly to earth, you will always be up there in your head, and you will hold yourself back from creating wealth because you would forget the importance of taking care of yourself. That you need to eat, that you need that house. And that can get you going. You got spiritual people that are stuck in spirituality to the point that they choose poverty by default. You don't want that, okay? You don't want that, because that is not a divine being. Do you think the angels, the guys, the spirits, and everybody around you, they lack something? No, they don't. Especially not all the wealth and abundance. So if you say that you are a child of God and you are supposed to do spiritual work, you definitely should be the last person that lacks anything. If people that are not that connected to divine can create wealth, what is going on with you? What is the excuse about? Do you think that whatever created you is going to allow you to live in poverty? Is that right for you? Is it even in alignment with the grace that you're supposed to exuberate? When you stand there, people are supposed to see you like this. How does this and poverty have anything in common? Nothing. Nothing. It's not for you. Divine children and divine counterparts of the Creator, of God, divine, all of it. It is not your cup of tea. Don't accept that. Now, I'm done with preaching. Like I said, the preacher in me came out, okay? The way money is going to come to you guys right now, within a month or so, not that far off, is for you to change cities. Move away from the city that you live in so that money will come to you. You are in the wrong location, long vibration, long energy number. When you add up the number of your address, for instance, and the city, if it's not in alignment with you, your money vibration, you are losing out. It's like you're living in the desert. Okay? So some of you definitely need to move, and you have that moving here again. This is moving to a space where money will come to you. Your hard work, physical work. If you're an artist, which you are, which is part of the physical things that you can do to create wealth, you use your hands. It's physical work. Right? You use your hands. It's physical work. So your hard work that you're working on, whether it's a job or your artistic skills, is how money is coming to you now. Some of you's children is a source of your wealth, or they are creating and helping you in certain ways. Some of them are literally giving you money and supporting you. And some of you are creating, some of your children are in situations that bring you wealth and abundance. However, money is coming to you through your kids. And your savings. Some of you, I heard your children, it's like an inheritance that came from some sort of savings from from a grandparent or something like that. And so the savings get released to you because it's like an investment that is there for you, and so that money comes to you. And also, this is also about you finally releasing your grips on your money that you've been holding so tight and not allowing yourself to spend because of your scarcity mindset somehow in the recent past, and dipping into the savings so you can use money to do whatever you need now. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, I feel like some of you are going to make money and get money from your business partners. Or by partnering up with someone, money will come. Okay? So, these are the ways that Spirit is saying that money is going to come to you. And now, let's look at the overall advice that the angels and the guides, Divine Mother Earth, has for you. She said, calm is not weakness. Just because you're calm about things does not mean that you're weak and you don't know what to do. Remind yourself of that. There's nothing wrong with being calm and waiting for divine, and waiting and believing, and also keeping going. Somebody needed to hear that. Like attracts like. Who are you attracting? Are they beneficial to you? Check your vibration as a divine light being, so that you don't attract the wrong crowd. But this is also telling me that if you want abundance, you have to feel and be abundant. Be in that vibration and you attract that kind of vibration. And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying to you, and these are my last words for you, set your intentions. You have in the entrepreneurial thing about setting your goals in your dream journal, and you have set your intentions again. Now is the time, especially in the Aquarius season, to cast your wishes and your spells in the well of wealth. That rhymed. I'm like a rapper right now. No, I can never be a rapper. Why did I use that example? Anyway, that's my last words for you guys. I love you guys. Bring that wealth in, because you are wealthy and abundant already spiritually. Now let the people see that you are really spiritual. That's one of the ways you're going to show the world that you are really divine. because they will believe you that something is different with you. That you're connected to something more powerful. That's why you're naturally blessed doing the things that you love and making money from the things that you love, and not being chained to any job that enslaves you. Love you guys again.